People often talk about peak car, that moment about driving where everything reached perfection. Caught between the end of analog and before the digital takeover. Most people would point to the Volkswagen Golf, solid, dependable and fans everywhere. But here's the thing, does a Golf have soul? And I'm not talking about some 12-inch re-release, I'm talking about Otis Redding sitting on the dock of the bay type soul. Today we're counting down the 10 reasons why you might want to buy an Alfa Romeo Giulia Veloce and why it just might be peak car. It's Italian, and Italians just get design. Compare your average British house, brick, beige and boring, to your average Italian house, colour, variation, style. The Giulia carries that DNA. Even parked, this car looks like it's moving. It's a car you'll always glance back at. And stay tuned for number 5, where we'll dig into a bit more of the motorsport interesting pedigree of this brand. From the moment you get in a Giulia, the leather smell hits you. It feels and smells special. And as for the driving position, well, that feels bang on straight away. There's no endless fiddling like you sometimes get with other manufacturers. Then you notice these paddles, big, solid aluminium. The steering wheel, which at first feels thin, but then you realise as you drive away that it's just perfect. And every input just feels telepathic. Yes, it's an Alfa, but it's practical. The boot, 480 litres. That's enough for shopping, a weekend away, or even the dog. I'm only joking, I wouldn't leave him in there. Cabin space, while not class leading, is perfectly adequate and pretty similar to the equivalent 3 Series or Audi A4. BMW always claimed to be the ultimate driving machine, and they weren't wrong. With the Giulia, Alfa leaned into their F1 winning pedigree. This is a 4-door Lotus with slightly better build quality. Motorsport DNA runs through its veins, even in the drive mode selector. I know what you're thinking, it's an Alfa, so it'll break down, right? Surprisingly, no. The engine was developed by Fiat Chrysler to suit a global market. It's even used in the Jeep Renegade, I believe. This engine has been used millions and millions of times the world over, and it's a solid, lightweight, well-engineered aluminium block with a turbo. It's not flawless. The start-stop can be a bit tricky sometimes. The 12-volt batteries from new are made of chocolate and last about 5 minutes. The gear lever is made from one of those sort of copy Lego brands. It's really poor quality plastic, but overall, believe it or not, this is one of the most reliable Alfas ever. If you'd like to know more about owning an Alfa Romeo Giulia, why not subscribe to the channel? We're going to be doing more videos on this, including a bit of a deeper dive into the ownership experience. Spec as standard in a Giulia has always been pretty strong. Analog dials, proper buttons for the climate control, sat nav that you can use as a backup to your phone because everybody uses Waze nowadays, and electric comforts that are actually useful. And Alfa gives a gentle sprinkling of quirks as well, with these lovely massive aluminium paddles, puddle lights, those big binnacles around the gauges. It's got character, this car. Run flats usually ruin a car, but not here. Alfa's patented suspension tech keeps the full width of the tyre in contact with the road through the corners. The result? Smooth, supple, yet sharp. You feel the engineering magic of those engineers in every bend. It really is very smooth, very comfortable and very dynamic to drive. But the number 1 reason why you might want to buy one could surprise you, but more on that later. This car's got soul. Quirky puddle lights, those giant paddles fitted to the steering column, big dial binnacles that hark back to Alfa's classic Spider days. It's certainly different, and in a world of Audi clones, that difference matters. One of the best parts then, value. Peak depreciation on early Alfa Giulias has gone. Well, spec Giulias are out there for about £12,000. I paid just over 10 for mine. Stick a private plate on, no one's going to know the difference, and some might even think it's still a 40k car. For the money, you'll struggle to find anything that comes close. This right here is peak car. Rear wheel drive, petrol engine, analog gauges. Steering that reads your mind, enough space for real life, enough tech to be useful but not overloaded, and most importantly, it makes you feel something. The Giulia Veloce is a time capsule, the last of its kind. And when you park it up and look back, you'll know you made the right choice.